What's up everyone? Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a tour of the Tails Up Pup headquarters. If you're new here, we actually have two different spaces. This is kind of like the office headquarters store, and we also have a production studio where everything is made. So we will enter in here. We actually have some dogs greeting us. So this is office space number one. When you enter in, this is actually our original space, and the front looks very similar to when it originally did. We hung up these pictures of customer photos, so when someone walks in, they can be inspired. Maybe they want to have a similar picture, maybe they see a pattern that they like, maybe they're just like, wow, that's really cute and I want to have something for my dog. And then you come in and you see the actual store. So we have our bench with our greeting dog here. This is Holly, the border collie. We have some pictures here. We have a book filled with customer pictures. Many cute things here, different holidays, all the fun things. This is one of my favorite things, to see all of our fun customer photos. And then we also have all of our Christmas cards here that people have sent us wearing our products on display for people to see as well. We recently added women's clothing, so we have some clothing on display here for people to come in and shop if they want. And then we also have our dog items as well. So we have our slip-on bandanas, we have our tie-on bandanas, fun different patterns. We usually try to keep some holiday out here, some everyday, some boy, some girl, and of course some birthday. And then we have some toy bins as well. This is our leash wall. I love how this turned out. I think it's so fun. You can see all the different patterns and the different lengths, and I just think it's really cute and a fun way. I've never seen anyone use a curtain rod for leash wall, so that is that. Then you walk right into here. This is the remainder of the store. So anything else, we have a ton of things on our website for sale. Our store doesn't have nearly as many things, but people can shop online and pick up in store too, and then we'll just like line their orders here. That's actually what this is. Someone ordered this online. You might have noticed that this was not hanging in the store, but they can come pick it up if they live nearby. This is the checkout counter. We have some apparel on display, like the dog mom apparel, and some cooling vests, and then our wonderful collar ladder in size order with all of the information the customer could ask. We didn't have these, and we found the most common questions people were asking about the collar, so we put that up there. Yeah, all of our collars are handmade, and they're super fun and beautiful, and then some of them match the leash pattern, so you can have a whole combo. And then this is not aesthetically pleasing anymore, but it was what was working best because the customers wanted to see all the patterns and all the sizes and see all their options. So we found that we were bringing these up here all the time. So now we just kind of left them up here for now. Lots of toys, other collars, you know, all the fun things. And our lamp that is not turned on for our little tour. So that is the store. The rest of this is all store. Well, you'll just see. I'm not even going to explain. This is the personalization and packaging room. This is my home base. This is where I'm working half of the time. This is where everything gets packaged up, orders, scale, printing, storage for some easy access of replacements. This is my bandana table. Orders that are ready to be personalized get laid out here. It's a little messy right now because it's coming down to the end of this batch before the next batch comes onto my table. And I lay them all out by size, and that's kind of how I stay organized. Then this table is where I lay all of my words or names. So on a day when I'm starting off with a new batch, this will be filled with tons of vinyl and names ready to be pressed. And it's nice because I can see them all, so I can easily find the one that I need, find my bandana on the other table, match them up, and then come over to my heat press it on, and then bring it to the packaging table, which is really nice. We do actually have two heat presses here. This one doesn't get used much anymore because it's only been me in here doing it, but if there's a second person working in here, then it's nice to have two. And of course we have our two Cricut machines. This is how we print the names out, and sometimes they're both going. It gets quite noisy in here. And our giant tower filled with vinyl. I also keep ones up here that I use all the time. These are just kind of replacement colors. And we have a laundry drying rack. This is actually where we hang our tie-ons for easy access to personalizing. So that's kind of this room. Am I forgetting anything in here? That's like basically, this is my home away from home right here. So moving on, that is the whole front of the building. we have this gate, so our dogs typically stay behind here. They don't actually stay up front for if customers come in, but that is what that is. Coming in here, this is Nick in my office. We have desk filled with things right now, but that's actually a lot of times has a lot of stuff on it. We sit here to do our computer work and get organized and all of that. This is the couch that has turned into the dog's laying area. There's always a dog on there. And then our board for our innovation ideas. Anytime we're trying to plan something new, talk anything out, we use this. Then, should we go zigzagging? Over here, this has turned into the clothing storage room. Bins filled to the ceiling of all the clothing, all the fun things. If you look close right now, you might see some sneak peeks in the bins, but we just lined both walls. For Christmas time, this was just filled from floor to ceiling with boxes filled with things. So we just recently cleaned it out. If you look over here, this is kind of what it was looking like. We have pillow inserts, pajamas, box items, just a lot of different things always floating around in here. This is the overflow storage room, and we sometimes still use this for pictures in the back, which is nice. But you can see we have a ton of clothing, and this is not just it. So we come over to this room. This is also, almost all of it is clothing as well. This is all clothing, t-shirts, graphic tees, cute clothing. Then we have toys and some birthday items, some other box items. But this room used to be what the front room was, personalization and packaging. Now looking at it, it is so tiny, and it is much better used for storage. So you can see how much stuff we really have here is actually insane. Then we come over here, we see our first little person working away. This is Ensley. This is Ensley's room, and this is the closet room. So this is Ensley's office and where we put a lot of clothes on display. These are either orders that are being shipped out or clothing that we have upcoming, or we try to keep about one of every item hanging in here so we can easily show it, use it, whatever we're doing that day. It's nice to have a lot of things on display in here and be able to find them easily. And then we have like one left things so that they don't take up a whole storage bin. It's nice to hang those and hopefully get those out the door to customers who would love to wear them and be comfortable in them. And this is Ensley's little packaging table. So she packages all the clothing orders here. She works on her computer here. It's an all-in-one desk here. And then over here, this is straight storage for all things that are not needed to be used at the moment. So it's either off-season things like maybe Christmas or a different season that we don't currently need to pull frequently. We keep in here our Christmas tree, a lot of boxes for things just in case we might need them. A lot of things like machinery have like warranties for 1 to 5 years, and if you don't have the box you can't have the warranty, so we just hold on to the boxes. So a lot of these are just empty boxes, but we need them just in case. And then we have a ton of extra shipping supplies, irons, tape, all the things. Our old heat press just in case. I don't want to get rid of it quite yet. And lots of boxes, but you'll see in the back there's even more boxes. So just in case, because the problem is if you run out of something, you can't ship it, then you can't sell things. So we always need to have extra stuff. So that's kind of what this area is. We all have our own packaging stuff, but this is the extras. And then in the back, we have, these are all of our Tails Up Pup boxes. And then over here we have plain boxes, stacks on stacks of boxes. We have even more overflow of inventory in boxes. This is a little lunch table. And then these are things that we pull for orders daily. Birthday cakes, collars, leashes, anything that's like not in the store that we have extras of, we bring back here, and we try to pull these for the online order so we keep our store all together. Then we just have a bathroom, water, fridge, and a little kitchenette. And that's kind of how this studio is all laid out. That's basically everything. One long hallway filled with things on each side. And you'll see Holly is looking out the window. across to our other space. It's very close, which is very convenient. It is just over there. We can walk over there and show y'all that space as well. So it is a little inconvenient that it's not connected, but for the most part we make it work. And sometimes there's cars, so look both ways before you cross the street. But you can easily just walk right over. And as I said, everything is made over here, so everything goes from one place to the other, but we've made as limited stops as possible. Look at me walking backwards. So basically everything starts over here and finishes over there, and nothing ever has to go back and forth, back and forth. You have 2 doors that you can choose to go in. So this is officially the production tour. I'm not sure we ever had a full production tour, especially the way it's laid out now. They're always innovating and moving things and making it better over here, so I'm very excited to show you what it looks like in here. They are not warned that we are coming in here, so we may not, it might be kind of loud too because there's currently a machine going on. We're doing a production tour. Okay.
Oh, sweet.
This is production. So when you come in, you have, ooh, the machine stopped just in time for our tour. 2 cutting tables. This is Nick's cutting space. Table, cutting mat, lots of fabric to choose from for your bandana orders. And then we have rolls of fabric. This is new. Connor built this. Love it. More fabric, and this is Connor's cutting station. Lots of stencils for cutting our bandanas. So 2 giant cutting tables, 2 giant things of fabric, and then this is overflow fabric, off-season fabric, and more fabric. If you can tell, we have a lot of fabric. But over here is where the fun stuff is. This is, oh, and she's making something really fun. This is where the embroidery is. So this is Lauren's space. This is her desk, and where she has all of her brilliant ideas come to life. Blossom. This is the machine. She's currently embroidering a pillow for a dog named Kylie. Looks like a human. It's not a human, it is a dog, in fact, named Kylie. Super cute. Love how that turned out. And this is kind of the current things that we have going on, so we can stay organized and remember what gets what. Lots of fun thread colors, little cutting mat, all of the things that you could need for embroidery. This is her order queue. Look, today's queue. She's so organized. All of the things. So these are things that people have ordered that she needs to embroider. And then over here is where inventory is kept for her to pull from for embroidery. So we have lots of fun colors, some never before seen colors, some things coming soon. And then this is where things are made that are ready to go over to the other space to be shipped. Then we have our sewing machines. We have 3 Juki sewing machines that we sew our bandanas on. Then we have this machine that we sew our headbands on. And we have pre-made things behind us where we can pull our orders, and it may look like a lot, but it's really not a lot of pre-made things. And lots of holiday patterns, upcoming holiday, current holiday, lots of fun things though. And that is very easy for orders to be moving and grooving a little bit faster. Then this is someone's desk, whoever wants to be at that moment, whoever needs to sit down and do work. They could cut and flip bandanas here, they can work on a computer, they can do lots of things at this desk. This is a floating desk. Then Connor has this beautiful ironing board that he made recently. It is, what do we call it? A
awesome ironing table.
Awesome ironing table.
So cool.
You guys can fit so many bandanas here, which is really nice. It is just so big. We used to have 2, did we ever have 3? We had multiple ironing boards. So this is our giant iron, steam iron. Looks like it needs to be refilled soon. And yes, this is magical. This is brand new to the space as well. And then we have our notes where everyone can stay organized. It is very difficult having 2 spaces and this many people to make sure everything is on the same page. So luckily we have Lauren, the brain of the production, me, and Ensley over there. The girls keep us organized. The boys just do their thing sometimes. But that is basically the tour. Am I forgetting anything? It's really fun here. We have lots of fun things, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.